In SML movie Brooklyn Guy's ear problem, Brooklyn Guy wins an auction for Evander Holyfield's bitten off ear.
I've just been notified that someone from the online auction has bought the ear for $100. Congrats!
Want some more?
Yes, I won! I won the ear Mike Tyson bit off, yes!
But during its delivery, the package was destroyed. But Evander Holyfield's bitten off ear is an actual reference to the real life incident. One of the greatest heavyweight boxers of all time, Mike Tyson, bit part of Evander Holyfield's ear off during a boxing match. In SML movie Bowser's New Son, Junior asks Bowser for a little brother because he has nobody to play with, and Bowser tells Chef Pee-Pee that he needs him to make a baby. And he gives Chef Pee-Pee an idea to mix the ingredients together to make one.
Chef Pee-Pee, I need you to make a baby. I'm really starting to question your sexuality, Bowser. How am I supposed to make a baby? Come on now. I don't know. Look, Junior just wants a little brother, and he keeps annoying me. You know, just like maybe make a little brother, mix some ingredients together, and do it like the Powderpuff Girls. You know, the TV show. First of all, it's called the Powerpuff Girls. Second of all, it's a cartoon. It's not logical. You can't really make a kid from out of ingredients, especially not in the kitchen.
And this is actually a reference to the Powerpuff Girls and how Professor Utonium mixes multiple ingredients to make the Powerpuff Girls. In SML movie Bowser Jr.'s Lucky Penny, Junior finds a penny heads up, making him lucky, and he keeps having good stuff happen to him, such as getting an A+ on his test, and getting free sandwiches for life, and winning 2 tickets to Disney World. But when Cody tosses Junior's lucky penny out of his window, Hansel finds the lucky penny and gets good luck from it.
Hungry. Ooh, penny. Ooh, money. Lucky penny.
Which could be a reference to the credits scene in the Drake and Josh episode Mean Teacher, where Josh's lucky shirt gets sent away and it ends up being sent to a homeless man. In SML movie Bowser's Biggest Fear, Bowser, like usual, is watching Charlie and Friends, and Charlie tries to look for his keys in a very dumb way. And while looking for his keys, he gets stuck in the closet and then figures out that the keys were in his pocket the whole time. While Charlie's looking for his keys, he mentions Narnia, which is a reference to the best-selling book series The Chronicles of Narnia.
Are my keys in Narnia?
In which the main characters get transported to the magical land of Narnia using a closet. And it was a common joke among meme channels at the time where people were attempting to get into Narnia but immediately getting kicked out or attacked by monsters. In SML movie Bowser Jr.'s Game Night 2, Junior and his friends are playing some board games like Hungry Hungry Hippos, Twister, Headbands, and Pictionary. But while playing Headbands, Joseph gets a card that says movie theater, and as a hint, Junior says, "You got shot up a couple years ago."
Someone shot you up a couple years ago.
Movie theater.
Yeah, I got that one.
I'm winning, guys. I know I'm winning.
All right, next one.
Which is a very, very dark reference which people shouldn't make jokes about to the real-life incident of the 2012 Aurora shooting. Then Joseph gets another card that says church, and Junior gives him another hint saying, "You got shot up recently."
All right.
Someone shot you up recently.
A church.
Which is another dark reference to the real-life incident of the Charleston church shooting. My prayers go out to the families of both these incidents, and let's not make jokes about these incidents. In SML movie Junior sues McDonald's, Junior sues McDonald's for false advertising when he finds out they named the Quarter Pounder because of the meat's weight. And so he teams up with Brooklyn Guy to sue McDonald's for $2 billion, and he references the time when Jason Leslie sued Subway because his $5 footlong wasn't 12 inches.
I want to sue McDonald's.
What, just spill hot coffee and burn yourself?
No.
Are you tired of their ice cream machine being broken?
No, I weighed their Quarter Pounder and it doesn't weigh a quarter of a pound.
Wait, really?
Yeah, look at the scale. See, it's not moving and the burger's on there.
Huh, well, are you sure the scale works?
Yeah, look.
Oh, I guess it does work. Well, in that case, you've got yourself a case. So how much do you want to sue him for?
$1 billion.
Make it $2 billion. My fee is $1 billion.
In SML movie Junior's Crazy Assumption, Junior overhears Bully inviting Penelope to his house, telling her that he cleaned his room, but Penelope refuses to go. And Junior asks her what Bully meant, and Penelope says that before she met Junior, they hung out regularly as a couple and had kissed before. But Junior thinks they did more than just kiss, and he gets upset thinking about it. But when he confronts Bully, Bully references the movie Big Daddy starring Adam Sandler.
So why'd you clean your room for her?
Oh, well, she wanted to go to my room to play Fortnite, but I said no because I pee in my bed a lot, and instead of changing the sheets, I just put newspaper on there, like in the movie Big Daddy.
Specifically the scene where Adam Sandler's character puts down newspapers on top of his bed sheet that was peed on by the kid he was looking after. In SML movie The Movie Date, Brooklyn guy tells his date Sparkle that he used to be a star football player but stopped being one after he broke his arm.
I was striking everybody out. I was until I broke my arm anyway. Let's see if I still got it. Let me throw her a fastball.
Which is a reference to the real-life incident in which Pablo injured his arm while on the monkey bars as a kid. And there has been a running gag throughout SML where during filming, Pablo would complain about using his right arm. In SML movie Jeffy's Permission Slip, when Junior sees Cody taking off his pepperonis from his pizza, he says that pepperonis are not pork but are actually a type of pepper.
What are you doing, Cody?
I'm taking the pepperoni off my pizza because I'm Jewish and I can't eat pork.
Pepperonis aren't pork.
What? Junior, pepperoni is pork.
No, pepperonis are a type of pepper.
And at 6:50, Junior mentions, well, when two pepperonis love each other very much, they make love and they have baby pepperonis.
Well, when two pepperonis love each other very much, they make love and they have baby pepperonis.
What?
Which is a reference to one of Jeffy's math laws where mommy 2 and daddy 2 love each other so much that they can make a baby 2. There's also another reference at 4:38 where Jeffy was paying homage to Mr. Corndog, who has only made a few appearances but was mentioned years later in SML movie Brooklyn Guy's Missing Wife.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Are you a shiner or not, Daddy?
No, you're just trying to fake your own death, Jeffy.
Well, it just shows how bad I want it.
Well, you're not getting it, Jeffy.
In SML movie The President Chef, Chef Pee applies for a job as a chef for President Obama after seeing a speech where Obama said he needs a new chef. But Obama doesn't like the sandwich that Chef Pee made for him and says that he'll be informed by a letter if he gets the job, which is basically him saying he didn't get the job. But when Junior steals the Declaration of Independence and brings it home looking for a hidden treasure map, he destroys it in the process.
Find this treasure map. I need more lemon juice. Where's the map? Let me flip it over. Chef Baby, I ripped the Declaration of Independence. I need another one.
What do you mean you ripped it?
Well, I need another one. I ripped it. See it?
Junior? We can't get another one. There's only one copy. Now we're owned by the British.
Which is a reference to the movie National Treasure. And during the Declaration of Independence room scene, when Junior says 180 years and I'm 3 feet away,
180 years and I'm 3 feet away,
is another reference to National Treasure, which is an actual quote said in the movie, which probably means that they just got done watching National Treasure and then they filmed this movie, or maybe it was just fresh in their minds. In SML movie Jeffy's Green Bean Allergy, Jeffy keeps hurting himself because he hates green bean, and Marvin keeps giving him food which he pretends to be allergic to, and Jeffy takes it as far as possible when he cuts his ear off with scissors, but Rose sees the scissors and puts 2 and 2 together to conclude that Jeffy's doing it on purpose.
Okay, Jeffy, did you enjoy your mac and cheese?
I can't hear you, Daddy. What'd you say?
Marvin, his ear fell off!
Look what you did, Daddy! This is all your fault! But Jeffy, you did not lose your ear by eating vegetables.
Yes, I did, because I'm allergic.
Wait a second, Marvin. What are those scissors doing here?
What, scissors?
Wait a minute. Scissors, the mallet, and the bat. The scissors, the mallet, and the bat in the dining room where Jeffy was eating his vegetables, and now he looks like that!
You just figured out Blue's Clues. You just figured out Blue's Clues. You just figured out Blue's Clues, because I did it to myself.
But Jeffy cutting his ear off could actually be a reference to when Jeffy's real father, Jacques-Pierre Francois, also cut his ear off for art called The Sacrifice, which was painted in SML movie Bowser Jr.'s painting, where he takes it as far as to cut his ear off to beat Jr.'s painting, and it shows that both Jeffy and Jacques-Pierre Francois are definitely related because they're both crazy enough to do things like cutting off of their ears just so that they can win, which in reality, if you lose your ear, you lose, man. What are you doing? In SML movie Jeffy Gets Captured, it could be a reference to the Alvin and the Chipmunks episode Who's the Animal, where both episodes feature characters Jeffy and Alvin wearing animal costumes, and then they're mistaken for being actual animals and are put into captivity, and then the character's family takes the animal home thinking it's who they were looking for. In SML movie Cody's Bad Word, Junior, Joseph, and Cody play Jenga and misunderstand Cody for being racist. Then when Joseph and Junior are shaming Cody for coloring Ariel as her animated counterpart instead of the Halle Bailey version.
Dude, you colored the Little Mermaid white. She's black now. Come on.
Yeah, Cody, you know the Little Mermaid's black now.
Well, I was just thinking of the cartoon.
You're thinking of the white one, the only right one in your mind.
Chloe Bailey's the new Little Mermaid. You have a brown crayon right here. You could have colored her brown.
Yeah, Cody, why didn't you grab this crayon right here?
Well, this is just the one I was thinking of.
This is actually a reference to the real-life controversy of fans being accused of being racist because they like the original film instead of the live-action remake. Which, in my opinion, if you don't like the movie that much, don't see it and it'll flop, and then whatever you want won't happen anymore. In SML movie, Jeffy gets hypnotized. Jeffy's behavior gets out of hand when he throws a TV in the lake, and Mario calls Dr. Brooklyn Guy to fix it, and Dr. Brooklyn Guy hypnotizes Jeffy into being good, but he can only revert back to normal if he hears a certain word, and later Jeffy accidentally hears it on the radio and goes back to his old behavior.
You know what, let's listen to the radio, right?
Good morning, everybody. You're listening to WKRG, bringing you the greatest hits since 1906. Coming up, we got Justin Bieber's latest hit single, Orangutan.
Daddy, this song is...
But the radio station in the video, WKRG, is a reference to the name of an AM radio station from 1946 to 1994, and an FM station from 1947 until 1994, and a television station affiliated with CBS since 1955. And this last Easter egg was brought to my attention by Nap, so if you're watching this, thank you for this Easter egg, and if you want to be mentioned in future videos, leave your Easter eggs down in the comments, and if I use them, I'll give you a shout out. But back to the Easter egg. In SML movie Jeffy Gets Ran Over, Jeffy is playing with his horse in the middle of the road, and while Marvin is getting home, he gets a call from Rose, and he doesn't pay attention to the road and accidentally hits Jeffy, just showing that texting and driving is stupid, and you should always focus on the road or else you're gonna run over your son who's on a horse. But when Marvin was getting the call, you can see that the name of the contact is Rosalina instead of Rose, which was during the time Logan was barely transitioning from the Nintendo characters to their new SML characters, and he received a cease and desist letter from Nintendo telling him they had to stop the use of Nintendo's characters in future videos because he made the brand look bad. But if you think about it, Nintendo doesn't own the name Rosalina, but when you do hear that name, you're gonna think of the Mario character. And I'm not sure if this was before or after the cease and desist letter, but it's still kind of weird to see. But those are all the Easter eggs I could find. Let me know if you have any more down in the comments. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and click on this video here.